opportunity today to be talking with Sarge, as we know him, but officially Loughton Sargeant, a resident of the DMV, but also a leader in many ways. Sarge, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing fine, Grace. How are you doing?
Great, great, great. So, Sarge, we are about to launch out the St. Vincent Grenadines relief effort rally around the West Indies. We know that Image Band is going to be part of the performing group. Tell us about Image Band and your relationship with.
Yeah, well, actually, the Image Band, we've been around for a number of years in the DMV area, 40 plus years, and we always are available and willing to assist in time of needs, and this one is no different. We actually piggyback on the effort of CDRRA, the Caribbean Disaster Relief and Recovery Alliance. They are the leading organization that put together the effort to support St. Vincent and the Grenadines during this challenging time. So with me being instrumental in that effort, then it just makes sense that the band is also part of it, since I'm an integral part of the band. So we are looking forward to assist, to continue assisting. As you know, this effort started several weeks ago, and we have already, there are 2 shipments that have already left from the DMV area. One as recent as 2 weeks ago, over 120 barrels and boxes of goods. So we're looking forward to continue that effort.
You have always been one of the contributors, supporters, givers in the Caribbean community, and we can't thank you enough. We have seen you shepherd so many of our Caribbean artists, supporting bands that come and play here in the DMV area, and we can always count on you. Thank you so much. You have just been a champion for all of the Caribbean community, and we continue to salute you with much respect for that.
Appreciate it.
And so in the most recent effort with the St. Vincent and
CDRRA.
CDRRA.
We actually, what happened in this effort, we actually joined forces with some of the local organizations, specifically a group of Vincentians, folk from St. Vincent and Grenadines. They form a group, it's called the St. Vincent and Grenadines Disaster Committee of DC. We kind of collaborated in that last effort to make sure that the people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines know that we care. We actually collaborated not just with that group, but groups like the Trinidad and Tobago Association of Washington, D.C. They were a part in assisting in this effort also. And there's another St. Vincent and Grenadines organization, Care Foundation, was part of this. And along with some of the other local groups, I could mention the St. John's Episcopal Anglican Church of Mount Rainier, Maryland, the Baltimore Central Church of God, they were also part of this, First Baptist Church of Beltsville, Maryland, and there are several other organizations like Jamaica Association of Maryland, Jamaica National Association, we have the Caribbean American Carnival Association of Baltimore, they're part of this, the DC Caribbean Carnival Committee organization was part of this, and plus a number of individuals, too numerous to mention, who have actually contributed to this overall effort. So indeed, this was a community effort out there on the DMV community, and we really appreciate everyone's support, and we look forward to this continued collaborative effort.
I think one of the things we've seen in the DMV and in probably all parts of the world is that our Caribbean community are a brotherhood, sisterhood, a family. And when one is in danger or there is a disaster, we all come together. And I think that is so remarkable, and so it has to be applauded. So let's talk about the upcoming relief effort. And I would speak on behalf of CAFE as their social media coordinator. So Cultural Academy for Excellence, with its leader, the CEO, Lorna Green, who has been at the helm of this for the last 25 years. And we are now with the new executive director. Her name is Josanne Francis. We, in recognition that the St. Vincent Grenadines and in their perils will need support for quite a long time. And since Cultural Academy for Excellence is known for its music and its talent in the steel pan arena, especially among young adults, we wanted to share and show our support. And we felt that this would be a good way to reach the community and to integrate others in the community in achieving this effort. So we came up with the idea of Rally Around the West Indies. And with that, we invited yourself and others to share part of what would be a fundraiser telethon. Tell us now about the Image Band and its contribution to the community.
Right. Well, let me first say that cafe is near and dear to my heart.
Absolutely.
And for a number of years. And Lorna and Joe Green, they are my neighbors. And even before being neighbors, to say, I always really was impressed with the effort of the cafe organization. I mean, to see the youth and a number of my friends who have had two kids who are fast through that organization, and they have been doing very well in wherever their path may take them, you know? So I think cafe is a powerful and very, very important and integral part of this community in helping the youths in their program, you know? So from that standpoint, I've always been willing and available to assist in whatever I can, whether it's through music or through donating my services, whether financially or otherwise. So I'm always there. So when I got the call to assist in this effort, you know, it was just natural for me to jump on board. Here we are, Image Band. Like I said, we've been around for 42, this is our 43rd year in the community. Yes. So we have done, I mean, the band's been around, I've been in the band for 37 years.
Yes.
But we have done a lot of charitable type events over the years, and we continue to do so because, you know, we are all here to serve. We are all here to serve. And from a personal standpoint, I'm blessed to even be here, to be alive. I've had so many different challenges throughout my life. Yes. That I've always said that my call is to give back to the community, and specifically the Caribbean community. And that's why I continue to do this.
The Image Band primarily is comprised of Caribbean nationals from what area?
Over the years, you know, we have had changes, but the core of the band remains. Right now we have players from, I can give specific, Trinidad and Tobago. My bass player, Iman Hector, from Trinidad. One of the lead singer, Candela Lee from Tobago. My drummer, and who is a pan extraordinaire in the area, Wentworth Richardson, Jojo. He's from Trinidad. My guitar player, Willie, from Grenada. I am from Nevis. My trombone player, Peter, is from Antigua. The trumpet player, John Georges, he's from St. Thomas. My other lead singer, Denver, is from Jamaica. One of my original members, Timmy, has been the lead singer of the band for a number of years. Timmy is from St. Croix, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. We have my manager, Wayne Roberts, from St. Croix. Am I missing anybody? It's a pretty big band. Another one of the rappers that does the Jamaican type singing, Luke is from Jamaica. And I think that's pretty much it in a nutshell. We are truly an international band. Over the years, we've had players from the continent of Africa. We have had players from Ghana, drummers from Ghana. We have had our former saxophone player. He's from Kentucky. And, you know, so but the band continues. We are happy to always be out there to celebrate and perform and make people happy, make people enjoy, you know, what life is about, you know, living and having a good time. So we are blessed to still continue to do this after all these many years.
Amazing, because you just pretty much gave a whole collaboration of what this effort is all about, that we come together. And in music here in the Caribbean, here in the DMV, Image represents that coalition of so many island musicians who gig together to do events together. So again, to have you as part of the upcoming relief effort. And we are doing this again with in collaboration with the Trinidad and Tobago Association of Washington, D.C., who again have been very instrumental in their association with so many organizations, helping with the relief efforts also.
June the 13th as the date, and we'll be very active in social media and otherwise to get the information out. Once all the pieces are together, I think it's going to be a very exciting event. We have different representation in terms of artists, dancers, singers that will be participating, including Cafe, who's part of this leading effort also. So we're looking forward to it, and Image Band, we will be there, and we're excited about it.
We are going to have a wonderful cast of performing artists with the moniker of the event being Rally Around the West Indies. We are really thrilled to have the composer of the song, Rally Around the West Indies, as our featured guest, which will be David Rudder.
Absolutely.
So shout out to him, and we'll have Positive Vibrations Youth Steel Orchestra. Something Positive is also going to be performing. From St. Vincent, we're going to have Bomani performers, La Gracia Dance Company, Pan Laura from Maryland here, Jamal George is going to be doing a feature performance also. He's from Trinidad and Tobago, Pan Master Steel Band, and of course the Image Band. So everyone, this is going to be an exciting event. It's going to be online. We want you to be generous in support of our communities. Our donation link is ttadc.org. Again, start donations now. Share with your friends. Tell your family. Tell associates. And as Sarge, you mentioned, so many of the communities that have already come together. We want them to know that we are representing each and every one of them with gratitude for what everyone has contributed to this effort. Thank you for taking the time to meet up with me today.
Always a pleasure, always a pleasure. And like I said, sorry I couldn't mention every single individual who have contributed because so many names. But we really appreciate and thank everyone for their, whether it's just giving non-tangible items or giving their hard-earned funds. We really appreciate everything that this community have done. And the theme, like the Rally Around the West Indies.
Yes.
It's so important, and it means so much in a cause like this that we're working with for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yes, so I'll just repeat. For this event, it's going to be telethon-like. So we want everybody to log in. We will put the link out to the live stream within the week. But you can begin donations now at ttadc.org. Every bit counts. And with the donations, we will be able to support and contribute to the efforts of the St. Vincent Grenadines after volcano.
And let me, before I leave, Grace, I just wanted to mention that it's very important that when we are doing these type of fundraising, especially to ship goods to the Caribbean, it becomes a challenging effort. And I just wanted to take this moment to thank one of our local transport company, ENC Transport, out of Baltimore, for stepping up to assist us to get these products to New Jersey and then to get to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And the company in New Jersey, Target International Shipping, also. So thank them very much for that.
We are going to put and list all these names, tag them, make sure they share it with their own communities, because our way of saying we appreciate you is also to know that their information is posted so that they can get the benefits of being recognized also. So again, to everyone, please look forward to the Rally Around West Indies fundraising efforts for St. Vincent Grenadines. It's occurring on June the 13th, and it's going to be from 2 to 4 p.m. And we're going to put the online streaming link for you to see it. And the donation button is going to be ttadc.org with a host of extraordinary performances. Thank you again, Sarge. Looking forward to this event.